All of us have been in a situation where we wanted to be better at something. That's just a part of human nature. That's how it works. We want to be better than someone else. We want to level up ourselves constantly. And thinking about getting better at something is good because it tells you that you want to improve. You want to be a better version of yourself. And that's why in this video we go over 3 things that how actually making improvement and how in general improving is going to be effortless. Alright, being better at something and wanting to be better at something is a great way to get started. It gets you motivation, you want to work for that. However, if you want to get better at something and you're not a disciplined person or you don't take action constantly, it is easy to give up, and that's something you have to understand. If you only take action based on your motivation, it's not gonna take you anywhere because you're going to take action inconsistently and you're not gonna make that progress you need to in order to improve. Good way to stay on track and make that progress every day is by reminding yourself of why you want to be better at something. That's usually good enough to make you realize the reason you wanted to do that, and it helps you to stay motivated. Alright, number 1, consistency. If you want to get better at something and in general improve over time, you have to be consistent. If you're not consistent, yeah, you might get some, growth and progress, but eventually, if you want to reach that point where you actually want to be and be above the average people, you need to be consistent. Consistency basically applies in every area you're working on. So whether it's learning a new skill or starting investing or working on your body and physical shape, whatever it is, consistency and learning how to stay consistent in a certain process or working on a certain goal is very important. That's why it's so important to establish habits that will help you to perform certain actions that are needed to improve consistently. If you're not consistent, people who are consistent will make better progress than you. They will just go by and you don't know why. That's because you are not working consistently. Number 2, dedication. If you want to get better at something, you have to dedicate yourself to be working on that all the time, or at least every day, so make that improvement. So if you have dedicated your life to, grow as an athlete, you have to train every day. You also have to take care of your rest. You also have to take care of your diet, your sleep. You have to train correctly in order to peak, perform right exercises. There's a bunch of things. Whether it's starting a business, you have to dedicate your life to, which things you should prioritize every day in order to make sure that the business grows financially and, getting more customers and whatever your business is. It's very important to realize that you have actually incredible passion for that, because if you don't know the real reason you're doing that, it's going to be hard to dedicate yourself to work on those certain things. And the hardest part is that people are usually motivated enough at some point, but they're not dedicated for those processes they're doing. So that leads to a fact where they tend to take some more rest, or they're not staying consistent, they're not taking action they need to. If you're able to do that, you're going to reach your goals, you're going to make the progress you want to, so keep growing. And if you're liking this video this far, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more so you don't miss the newest uploads. Number 3, invest your time in what you're doing. So if you want to get better at something, it is very important that you invest your time into things you want to improve every day. Let's say you want to grow your online business, or you want to get better at video editing or better at the gym. You have to work on those every day. So if you only, for example, scroll social media or go out with friends every day but never work on those goals, so you're not investing your time in them, it's not going to result in any progress. So it's very important that you invest your time in what is important to you, and you invest your time in those things that will actually take you to the point where you want to be. Additionally, it is going to be extremely good if you use your time effectively and efficiently for those things. So for example, when you work on learning a new skill, cut off all the distractions, put your phone in another room and focus on what you're doing. When you give your tasks singular focus, it will help you to instantly make better progress because you're focused, you're not distracted, and you'll also developing a habit of working on important things without distractions, and that's very important. Learning how to invest your time in those things that are important to you in order to make progress is the key. Eventually, getting better at anything you want to do is very simple if you follow these 3 steps I gave you, because when you establish a habit of working on something and you stay consistent in that, you dedicate your life to that and you invest your time directly in those things combined are gonna help you drastically, especially in the long term. But if you don't see results immediately, great, keep working. If you see results, great, also keep working. You want to push yourself constantly outside your comfort zone and keep improving and reaching those goals you set yourself. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you're interested in more self-improvement content, make sure to watch this video next. It is my most recent upload. Invest your time in your goals and I'll see you in the next one.